Good communication is critical in making good decisions. Kaya naman gayon na lamang kahalaga ang seamless communication via mobile and internet sa ating bansa.
Actually, malaking issue ngayon, Gabby, dahil ang latest news sa ating bansa ay ang pagkakaroon ng third telco company na lalaban sa Big Two ng Globe at Smart. Actually, ang target nga ni Pangulong Duterte ay maging up and running na ang telco company na ito by the first quarter of 2019.
Tamang-tama naman, Reza, dahil ang makakausap natin ay isang eksperto sa komunikasyon. Stay tuned for our talks on communications infrastructure in the Philippines with Mr. Ben Bulataw. Abangan po ninyo yan sa What's Brewing.
At tatalakayin naman ng ating hosts ang mobile internet use sa pamagitan ng isang vlog. Gaano nga ba kaganda ang internet connection sa Metro Manila? Abangan niyo po yan sa Espresso Self.
And of course, stay tuned for our Hebrews and Barista sa episode na ito.
So good discussions await you today. Don't change that channel. Ako po si Reza Abante Yebra.
At ako naman si Gabby Yebra. Join us and let's have good talk over good coffee. Welcome to the Lighthouse Cafe.
Good communication is crucial in making critical decisions that lead to development. Development hindi lang ng mga relationships, development ng mga bansa, no? Ng mga islands, ng mga government. But gaya ng mga facilities po natin, kailangan natin ng mga infrastructure para sa mga tao, mga sasakyan, mga kung ano-ano pa, barko, eroplano, everything.
Ayon nga po sa Maritime Industry Knowledge Center, as ship traffic increases throughout the world, it has become ever more important to improve safety and security. When critical decisions have to be made quickly, good communication between all involved in the maritime chain is essential.
And so we continue with our communication series on topics dito. Pag-uusapan naman natin ang interesting business in providing means of communication sa mga barko, mga inter-island vessels natin. At hindi lang yan. Practically, Reza, lahat ng communication aspect patungkol sa development ng ating bansa. And we're glad to have today the current president ng Rotary Club of Midtown Diliman and CEO of Preo Technologies, ang aking kaibigang si Ben Bulataw. Magandang araw sa iyo, Ben.
Magandang araw naman, Bishop.
Well,
Magandang araw, Reza. And thank you for having me here.
Oh yes, welcome to Lighthouse Cafe. Alam mo, anak, si Ben is a partner ng ating ministry, lalo na yung ginagawa sa community,
Right.
no? Because of the
Rotary Club.
Club ng Midtown. And you just came in as president.
Yes, just this year. And actually, compared to the other members of the Rotary, I'm quite a baby Rotary.
Oh, ganun ba?
Yes, but I've come to love the group and because of what it does.
Yeah.
And yun, well, actually, one of my favorite is our project with the Lighthouse Foundation.
Hindi lang yan, marami tayong ginagawa para sa kapakanan ng ating mga lipunan, ng ating community. Unang-una katatapos lang ng ating
Wellness.
community wellness
Yes,
outreach,
yes,
no,
yes.
sa mga communities. And then meron tayong darating itong October 30 yung ating
Yes.
Lighthouse
Lighthouse.
Open. So, una, let us appreciate yung role ng Rotary Club of Midtown Diliman, yung ating past president na si Eric Iliascas, who is
Yes.
a very good friend and partner natin. But anyway, your background, Ben, is telecoms.
Yes, yes.
Oo, and you were with
I was with Philippine Long Distance Telecoms. I started as a cadet engineer
Yes.
back in 1983, right out of college. So, and then I kind of moved up the ranks. I was fortunate enough to be part of ESTA, they call it, the Electronic Switch
Yes.
Technical Assistance Center. And I'm also involved with several special projects of PLDT.
yes.
And I'm fortunate enough to have seen also the transition from the analog to digital. So it's kind of those
Mga
were
ano yan,
actually
mga early 90s,
the early 90s,
late 80s.
early 90s,
oo.
and during also we've seen also the birth of the internet.
yes.
Ito yung mga umpisa. These are the early years.
Magagaling na mga engineers sa mga panahon na yan.
Yes.
Oo. Ngayon, puro kahon na lang sila.
di kahon na lang. So back then you need to actually do from the component
Yes,
level.
right.
You have to have an understanding. It's quite crucial because it's a transition nga from analog to digital. And we're very fortunate in our generation to have seen this.
Yes.
And we have also seen the fruits of this technological advancement. And,
So you have actually seen the growth of our country no, in the aspect ng telecoms. Nung magsimula tayo nung araw napakahirap. Lalo pa naman tayo, no? We are full of islands. 7,100 islands more, and how can we how can we be able to understand each
Communicate,
other
right.
without communication?
Yeah, it's actually quite funny because back then I was also involved in that zero backlog project.
Oh, yes.
Kasi there was a backlog of about a
Right.
million lines.
Yes.
And so we were planning and actually deploying fiber optics in order to serve that requirement for the
Yes.
masses. But then, suddenly the cellular technology came about.
Yes.
So by the time that we're ready to actually provide services, those people are actually holding already a cell phone. So it was quite a challenge. But then it wasn't, that infrastructure didn't come to naught because this was replaced by DSL,
Yes.
which is we provide broadband services to the man.
Right.
So, and right now, there was this scenario building back then. What would be the future like?
Yes.
So it would be data centric.
And during that time, hindi lang kanyang problema, pati yung problema ng mga iba't ibang format ng mga platforms, you know. And during that time, puro tayo American standard.
Yes, yes. It's quite it's
Dumating
quite a
yung
challenge
GSM,
yung mga
oo.
ganun that time, Bishop, because merong Japanese standard,
Yes.
merong American standard,
Right.
merong European.
Yes.
So actually in the Philippines, ano yan it's like a what they call this, a soup of a lot of technologies. So we have to make do. Tama si Bishop. Back then we had some very very creative engineers,
Yes.
wherein different suppliers
Right.
provide equipment to the telco.
Kaya
and
magagaling
Yes,
yung mga
yes.
Pilipino no.
Ano pong taon tong tinutukoy natin?
Ah,
Kasi
these are-
ako lumaki na ako ng
Parang hindi siya nakaka-relate.
Yes,
may
yes, yes.
cellular phone na. Hindi,
Yes,
mga
early
ganon. Parang
early
early
90s. Yes, early
Ang
90s.
importante rito anak, yung trend ng usapan natin, no. Kung ano man yung challenges ng araw, ang bottom line is to be able to find a solution to
Right.
everything. We always want solutions pa sa lahat ng bagay. Kesyo galing Europe yan o US yan o Japan yan, no. Yung makapag-usap, yun yung maglagay tayo ng isang platform, infrastructure na ang lahat ay makakapag-usap. Parang lingwahe rin yan ng dialect ng mga islands natin. Di ba?
Yes, yes.
So, you people come from the north, iba ang dialect nila,
Yes, yes.
people from the south, you know. Pero di tama si Presidente Quezon na kailangan maging Tagalog na lang tayo lahat. Yun talaga ang basihan ng communication. At kahit sa
yeah.
technology, totoo yan.
Tama, Bishop. Actually, kahit po, hindi lang within the Philippine Islands kasi ang dami rin po mga OFW ng mga pamilya, di ba? So, not just confined within the country, pero important din to communicate with their family and friends na ngayon po, it's really much easier versus, I'm sure, ng mga,
So, communication helps relationship.
right.
Hindi lang yan, it also helps development ng buong bansa. O economically, lalo na. Paano yan? Well, anyway, so ito ang naging pinaka-contribution mo. You were doing infra sa telecoms?
Yes. I was, for both Earth segment, we call it, and the space segment.
Yes.
Earth segment because I was involved in the backbone for the deploying of domestic fiber optic network. Back then, the PLDT. And in order to augment the capacity requirement.
Oh, yes.
Yes, kasi back then we were using
Nakahabol.
copper. So
Oh, yes.
for each circuit, you need to have one copper each, di ba?
Tama.
But then digital now, and
Yes.
then the multiplexing,
Multiplexing na.
and then
Right.
using light communication.
Yes.
It has actually provided that much needed capacity.
Yes.
However, with the creation of the internet,
Away naman sa bandwidth.
yes. Because before, voice lang ang kailangan nating i-solve nun, Bishop. Now we have to solve the video transmission. So, it actually, the projections before was based on voice.
Yes.
We were kind of blindsided. Well, the whole world was kind of blindsided on what's the traffic for video like,
Yes.
especially with that YouTube.
Well, anyway, we don't want to be sounding like very technical sa ating
Technical,
programa.
oo,
no?
oo.
We want to deliver something sa ating mga audience in terms of maintindihan natin ang value ng ginagawa sa telecoms. So ano nang involvement mo ngayon concerning sa mga travel, mga infra, mga...
Back in 2008, 2009, for the ship, I was fortunate enough because I have been doing a lot of more on land-based communication.
Okay.
So as a telecom guy, I have wanted to do something like a maritime. So this
Yes.
opportunity came about when I was commissioned by Travelers Cruise. So to provide VSAT communication facilities
Yes.
to 5 ships. And we built the port here in Manila.
Oh.
Yes, because they decided to take down their port in Port Klang and transfer to
This is the group ng Genting sa
Genting,
Malaysia.
Genting
Oo.
in Malaysia. Yes.
Malaki yan.
Malaki. So, very crucial kasi na to provide yung telecommunication facility at the ship because since it's a cruise, people spend also a lot of, they need to transact. The credit cards, yung mga approvals, so, and then also the communications between the crew back to the shore. So, we provided right now na yun
Yes.
digital na. So it's
Right.
VoIP, mga ganon, data communications. So challenges for that kind of industry is more like the support.
Yes.
So sometimes we have to travel or we need to wait for the ship to dock
Oo.
before we can do maintenance.
So
and
maganda
repair.
ito na you have this knowledge, you have this know-how, even from abroad, ma-adapt natin dito, tapos nag-host tayo rito ng
Yes.
But how should this contribute to the development ng ating sariling mga inter-island na mga vessels? Pwede ba yun?
Yes. Because we live in a very information na tayo, it's an
Yes.
information world na eh. We need to provide that information in an instant. Actually, it's the internet that has made it possible. This is one of the blessings siguro binigay sa atin is to provide this internet communication. With the
Okay.
internet, anybody in the world can now see you or
Yes.
talk to you in an instant. Hindi katulad ng telegrama. You have to wait, di ba? Ibibisikleta pa sa'yo bago dumating. But right now, whatever is happening in the other side of the world, instantly you can actually communicate.
Real time.
So, we need also to provide such facility, especially in an industry for transport.
Yes.
Since, as you said, Bishop, this is an island nation.
Right.
It's archipelagic in nature. So we have a lot of shipping routes. Actually, we provide also a service to the ports. It's like an advisory board. It's like a board. Yes.
Pag-usapan natin yun.
Yes.
You provide services sa mga ports
Ports,
natin.
shipping ports. Yes.
Okay.
Passenger ports.
Passenger ports. Like
Yes.
what
Anong
services?
It's more like we call it a vessel information display system. So we provide yung schedules. It's just like yung parang sa
Para sa
airport.
airport.
Yeah.
At the same time, we provide real-time advisory. Like
Oh.
if there is a storm or a typhoon that's coming, or the waves doesn't permit safe travels, so we could immediately inform yung mga nandoon sa so they would know the reason why the ship is not coming. Before,
Saan na po available yung mga ganyang
right now we are into 14 terminals,
Oh.
but we're expanding to about 35 terminals nationwide. So it actually helps
Nationwide na yan.
nationwide.
Yun lang ba ang kailangan? Nationwide?
Nationwide, 34. They are now, Philippine Ports Authority has been very, very active in that regard. And they said they want to expand this to 82 by next year. Because they are converting a lot of cargo ports into passenger ports in order to help the country alleviate its traffic problems. Isa yun sa mga kasi yung movement ng tao ngayon, iba eh.
Yes.
Mas
Kung baga anak siyempre, halimbawa, farm to market roads, kinakailangan gawin yan, di ba? Ganon din sa mga islands natin. So, development yan ng lahat ng mga lugar sa Pilipinas at
Right.
napakaganda niyan. So, what challenges do you face para magawa ito? For example, meron kang target, 35 ka mo, no? O kaya 82.
80.
How would that process be? Anong unang mauuna? I mean,
it's more like logistics.
yes.
So, yun din, logistics ang naging But then, that advisory, you need to get information from somewhere. So, sometimes, our port are so far off that they are not yet connected with a reliable source of communication. So, for terrestrial, on the
Yes.
terrestrial part. So, we need to use satellite mode.
Oo.
So it becomes expensive by that. But then if
Eh
you
kung mag-uusap-usap ang lahat ng telcos,
Oo.
pagkatapos they provide these things, o di mas maganda.
oh, maganda rin yung ano, pero ang nangyayari kasi sa atin sa telco is that each telco must provide its own infrastructure.
Yes.
Which is if you look at the other countries, they provide a common infrastructure like a common backbone.
You mean our telcos, as
They-
independent as they are, wala silang common infrastructure?
No, not common. They have their own. Like PLDT, meron siyang backbone. Si Globe, meron siyang backbone. Si, that is, Digital, may sariling backbone. And that's also what happened to our cellular services. Si Smart, meron siyang sariling,
O kaya ang mga
si Globe,
ang
si
mga
Digital.
mamamayan
Very
natin,
competitive din yung ano nila.
tatlong telepono para maging epektibo.
Ang isa pa yun, kanya-kanya silang tore. Where they could have put up a single tower at pwede sila mag-roaming na lang.
Alam mo, isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit ikaw ang inibita namin dito. At kasi you come from the technical side. Eh karamihan na nag-uusap nito mga lawyer sa
Oo nga, oo
sa
nga.
legislatura,
Oo,
kung
oo,
sino-sino
oo.
mag-e-explain sa atin.
Oo.
Kaya hindi mo lalo naintindihan ng mga tao.
Yes, oo.
Oo.
oo,
Ano ba
oo.
talaga ang dapat nating munang gawin?
Ang dapat na, siguro, kausapin natin dyan muna, is yung talagang mga expert of the industry. The people that actually lay down all this infrastructure. And sad to say, people who decides for us are mostly lawyers. Di ba?
Hindi
ang
naman
isang
tayo
ano-
galit sa lawyer.
Hindi naman tayo galit. It's just that it's just something na sad state of our country wherein dapat nagkakaroon ng consultation with the academe,
Yes.
people that teaches this technology, and also the people that actually deploys this technology. In other countries, they have what they call a permanent secretary. A permanent secretary that actually handles all the projects.
Yes.
And the secretary that is being appointed is the political
Meron
appointee.
meron
Lipat
pa akong
lang yun.
kausap, Ben, actually. Kasi ang isa pang diferensya, telco would enter into not just their own infrastructure, but they would want to provide their own service.
Mm.
You know, nagiging hati yung kanilang
Oo,
mismo.
oo. Nawawala, Bishop, yung yung economies of scale. Hindi katulad ibang country, isa lang ang provider ng backbone. Isa lang ang provider ng tower.
Yes.
And then kakabit na lang lahat doon yung mga service
At
provider kung sakali.
doon na mag-uusap lahat.
Mag-usap. So it becomes very, very cost effective.
So bakit nga po iba yung case sa Pilipinas? Is it just all about business or ano?
And sa to say, yung the way they craft policies. And the regulatory body should be able to implement
Yes.
a good policy
Halimbawa,
that captures
ito,
this
let-
technical
this is a
requirement.
practical approach, if you
Yes.
don't mind. You provide advisory. In providing advisory sa mga barko, dapat alam nila ang weather.
Yes.
So, dapat meron kayo information coming from our
Yes, from the
Pag-asa.
Coast Guard,
Coast Guard and
from,
everything.
also from the weather
Pag-asa,
station.
weather
Yes, from the
station. Kaso, sila, magsasariling network din sila, magsasariling infra din sila.
Ayun nga,
Walang
yun nga,
common
such-
infra.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. So,
So, those are one of the challenges.
and the challenge is also is continuity. One of the yun ang nakikita natin na continuity in like a certain administration would start a project. It's very good. However, that project requires years to develop and nurture.
Tapos pag napalitan ang
Nagkaroon na
administrasyon,
pala administrasyon,
Iba na naman yung
ay,
project.
bakit hindi ayaw ituloy? Yung
Ayaw
maganda naman.
ituloy, correct.
Yun yung continuity.
So, ibig sabihin, we're talking of communication here, no?
Yes.
Kinakailangan isang platform natin, isang infra natin, pagkatapos may continuity,
Yes.
no? Pagpalit man ng administrasyon, kung sino mang gwapong presidente ngayon, o susunod sa panggwapo, yung tuloy-tuloy yung uri ng, maganda yan,
At saka,
maganda.
we should rationalize yung the state of the current. Like, we are now rationalizing our constitution vis-a-vis yung mga different,
Yes.
di ba? Dapat yung mga infrastruktura din natin, i-rationalize natin. Are we actually wasting a lot of money in replicating several infrastructure which can be addressed by a single one? Yun ang mga doon eh. We miss those those cost efficiencies.
Ito minsan hindi natin alam kung paanong nagiging valuable itong pinag-uusapan natin. Gusto rin natin na through this program, ay maibahagi natin
Right.
ano,
Oo,
sa ating mga
oo.
kababayan yung ano talaga ang dapat na approach natin. For example, pinag-uusapan ng federalism or whatever.
Whatever.
Ang
oo.
bottom line lahat ng yan, we want to develop yung mga countrysides. Kasi masyadong imperial ang Manila. We want to
Uneven.
distribute yung ating wealth
Yes.
sa lahat. Pero kung wala tayong infrastructure, wala tayong magandang platform para maiabot lahat. Eh, communication pa lang ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. Ha?
Yes, oo.
Oo. Wala pa yung mga actual goods. Wala pa yung mga ano. So, how can they actually develop? How can they actually rise sa kanilang dapat na yaman?
Conditions, right?
Oo. Well, ano pa? Bukod sa common infra at continuity, ano pang?
Yes, I think we could start with that common infra and continuity, and there should be some sort of a, like when we do business, if you are consistency, and that there will be continuity, makakapagplano ka. But if you don't know what's gonna happen in the future, kasi pwedeng baguhin ng bagong administrasyon, paano nga magpaplano yung bansa? Kasi sasabihin ng mga private sector, paano kung next year wala na yan kasi may may election tayo.
O, yun pa ang isa.
So, ang economy ngayon is at a standstill. So, ang nangyayari sa atin, tulad nga sabi nila, we're always about to take off. We're always about to take off, but never actually flew. We will never fly because 3 years is a short time or 6 years is a short time. We're about to take off, but then they suddenly change the game. Ayun yung nagiging problema natin eh. Kaya ang Pilipinas is laging nagte-take off lang. About to fly. About to fly. Why?
It's ironic, ano, na
Oo.
we are able to talk this way. Actually, Ben, marami tayong OFW sa labas. Okay? Magagaling yun, ha?
Oo.
Magagaling yun. And they actually help develop the infra ng maraming bansa. I mean, Middle East.
Right.
They do everything there. I mean,
Yes.
ang contribution nila. Pero tayo rito. No?
So-
Sad to say, ano?
Yes.
Oo.
It's because siguro, we need to review what we have, di ba, on how we process our plans and developmental for our country. Dapat nga yun, to be consistent, there should be cost efficiencies, because only then can you plan for a long-term projects or long-term in order to alleviate some discrepancies or actually improve our situation. Dapat magkapagplano ka, you can be sure that this infrastructure will be there.
Yes.
But if you have doubts, then even the private sector cannot actually participate
Tama.
because they cannot plan. How do I plan now? And then suddenly after this, all my works have come to naught because I cannot be assured of the government policy. Ito yung actually yung dilemma natin, na malaking dilemma natin. But if they can see consistency, if they can see assurance continuity, makakapagplano
People
tayo.
like you in the industry. Mabuti ikaw, very objective yung perspektibo mo, no? Na kahit we are faced with many challenges here sa Philippines, you're still here. You know. But what's the prospect? Do we actually have people, you know, people who like you, willing na mag-pull together,
Doing
and
something about it
help
to
and
improve.
do
Yes, I
together?
do believe. And I do believe that the Filipino can actually rise above. Like you're still here. And you're doing a lot of good things for our, di ba? You haven't actually abandoned the country. You could have easily migrated, I know. You're capable of doing that. But then you're still here and helping our fellow men in order to alleviate their situation. People, a lot of people are actually love this country. And I'm pretty sure that we could eventually resolve this issue with us. But then, di ba, there should, the people should actually have that common, belief, that they should be informed. Kaya maganda itong programa mo, Bishop, na ito maiparating natin sa kanila.
Yes.
Na kailangan magkaisa tayo sa ganitong paniniwala at pag-iisip. Kasi kung nawawala tayo nang hindi tayo magkaisa dyan, hindi natin magagawa yung pagbabago.
Yeah.
Yung pagbabagong kailangan. So, nakita naman natin, there's always changes. But I hope these changes are for the better.
Of course.
And we should all be, laging trabaho ng trabaho. Huwag tayo mawala ng pag-asa. At there will be still, I think,
You have worked with backlog, ano, No?
Yeah, zero backlog, yeah.
Gaano ka-backlog ang natin bilang bansa sa infra natin? How much period do we actually need to develop our infra? Kung given na maayos tayo lahat, would a long-term, anong short-term and long-term outlook niyan? Like 5 years ba is good enough?
5 years or 10 years is good enough. But there should be a very good administrative policies.
Oh,
And there should be support from the government,
yes.
a real support. I don't know if this is quite political, but I've heard or I've read that there is this third telco
Yes.
being bidded out.
Right.
They wanted to create a third telco in order to force the industry bring down the price of the services. However, yung bidding documents pa lang, have you heard? It's 700 million. So, where will the bidders get this money naman? So, magmamahal din.
Oh.
Bidding documents pa lang. Bakit ganon? Gusto mo ibaba, pero tinataas mo yung barrier. Well, they said, but then, di ba, you can have expert to evaluate or probity check who are the players behind this, di ba? What technology are they bringing? Do they really have the capacity? I don't think that putting up that much of a burden on buying just to qualify.
It seems sa usapan natin dito, Ben, mas malaki ang challenge natin sa policies.
Malaki sa policies, but not the capability of the Filipino people.
There is no question
There's
about
no
the
question
capability.
of the talent. And
Whoa,
yes,
okay.
wala. As you said, our
And if the
people,
policies ay maayos natin, mailatag natin,
Yes, oo.
then the private sector will come in
will come in.
strongly.
Will come in.
Like you.
We will, of course.
Oh.
We will. Oo.
Alam mo,
Sasama
maganda
kami
yun.
dyan.
Ang galing.
Yan ang basihan ng communication. And we're so glad. Alam mo, napaka-ikli ng oras natin.
Okay lang.
Kwentuhan lang
Parating
ito.
natin yun. Maraming
We will
salamat
have
po.
we will have a second,
second round.
round.
Pero ang ganda po, no? Kasi kahit na ganito yung reality ng Pilipinas, very inspiring pa rin po yung message niya. So talagang hopeful pa rin no, na magbabago ang
Actually, yun ang
bansa
goal natin.
right?
Kasi sabi mo nga, we're a country like almost magte-take off. Pero
Always to take.
Pero at least, no, there's an almost. But we're looking forward na a good development pa. And thank you, Ben, for guesting, and thank you for what you do. Okay? At maganda na we are partners together in this. And more power sa iyo, lalo na in terms of building communication facilities.
Likewise, Bishop. Maraming salamat po for guesting me in your show.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, ayan po. Samahan naman natin si Gabby and Antoinette sa ating Espresso Self, ang susunod nating segment.
Mga usaping in, mga paksang trending,
Mga talakayang may kabuluhan.
lifestyle at kultura ang sariling atin.
Buhay Pinoy, pag-usapan natin dito sa
Espresso
Espresso
Self! Ang isang umuugong na balita ngayon ay pagkakaroon ng bidding for a third telco company sa Pilipinas. Ang goal pa nga ng ating administration ay up and running ng third telco player by first quarter of 2019. Narinig mo na ba yan, Antoinette?
Yes, syempre naman, Gabi. Alam naman natin talaga na sobrang halaga ng digital communication sa ating bansa. Syempre, hindi lang sa mobile phone, pero pati na rin sa internet in general. So, pero bakit nga ba kailangan natin ng third telco player dito sa Philippines?
Gandang tanong yan, Antoinette. Alam naman natin na sa kasalukuyan ay mayroon tayong dalawang big players. Multi-billion peso telco players sa ating bansa. Yan ang
Yes.
Smart at Globe. Pero dahil limited ang competition, masasabi din na nating relatively mataas ang halaga ng communication access sa ating bansa, lalo na sa internet use. Naalala ko nga, nung nagpunta kaming Taiwan, ang internet bill nila monthly for 10 Mbps ay $10 lamang. Napakalaki ng pagkakaiba sa cost of internet sa ating bansa.
Oo, tsaka actually, yun nga, hindi lang sa Taiwan, napansin ko rin, and hindi lang dun sa amount, kundi yung sa bilis din mismo. Kasi parang naalala ko merong mga iba na may friend ako na pumuntang Japan, tapos dun siya naka-download ng sobrang daming movies at siguro mga less than an hour kasi sobrang bilis talaga ng mga internet or yun nga, yung mga data na nagkakaroon sila sa ibang bansa compared dito talaga sa Philippines. Yun. So, sigurado ako na dahil internet ang usapan natin, ay sobrang relate ang ating mga kababayan. Dahil, syempre, tayong lahat, di ba, we want to have that internet connectivity, lalo na kapag tayo nagko-commute or tayo ay in transit. At merong mga, alam mo, Gabi, merong mga ibang lugar dito sa Metro Manila na bigla lang na nawawalan ng internet.
Tama yan, Antet. Kaya naman sinubukan nating mag-vlog.
Oo.
Kung gaano nga ba, parang millennials na, di ba?
Oo.
Vlog, favorite natin gawin yan. Kung gaano kahirap o kadali ang internet connection sa ating bansa. So, panoorin po natin ito.
Yes.
Dito ako ngayon sa isang public space and tatry ko na mag-data gamit yung service provider ni Globe. And actually niyan, naka-4G ako. So mukha namang mabilis in terms of Facebook. Ayan, mabilis naman siya. Yun nga lang ang napansin ko pagdating sa Messenger. Hindi ko lang alam kung sa data yon or sa phone mismo na mabagal yung pag-update ng messages. Kaya ang download ko na app for Messenger dahil mabagal nga yung pag-update ay yung Light lang, hindi yung mismong Messenger na app. Tapos sa YouTube naman, mukhang okay naman. Medyo magastos nga lang sa data. Pero so far, I think okay naman yung service provider ng Globe when it comes to using the data. Try ko rin yung Sun mamaya.
Try naman natin tong Sun na service provider. Tapos try muna natin mag-YouTube. So, skinip ko na yung ads. Tapos tignan lang natin kung gaano kabilis yung video. So far, mabilis naman yung yung pag-load ng video. Kita naman. Ayan, na hindi naman siya masyado nagbabuffer. And then, yan. So, yan yung sa YouTube. Sige. Thank you, Marcelito. Okay, so, tignan naman natin ngayon in terms of Facebook. So, yan. Medyo marami nang nakapag-update ng DP nila sa M4M. Tapos, mukha namang mabilis din yung pag-load ng mga bagong posts. Although yung iba, I would say na compared dun sa isa na Globe kanina, like ito, hindi pa masyadong mabilis yung pag-pop up ng photos. Syempre, mabigat din sa data yung mga pictures, yung mga videos. So, minsan na-experience ko to na hindi mo agad makita, yan, yung mga pictures nila. So, paiba-iba din eh. I think, depende rin pati yun sa, yun nga, syempre sa bigat nung content na gusto mong ma-view. Yan, so nakita natin ngayon yung dalawa ko na usual na ginagamit, which is Sun and Globe. And ako kasi, ang I would say, pinagagamitan ko talaga ng data ko ay, syempre, dahil nagtatrabaho na. So, sa email, so sobrang halaga nun, kung kaya ng data na mag-attach ng minsan ng mga files or actually magbukas ng mga files, lalo na kapag Google Docs yan or Excel, ganyan. Kasi yun yung mga usual na ginagamit ko sa work. Lalo kapag nasa labas ako, training man yan or nasa field. So, kailangan ko ng ganun na data na malakas. At nakakatulong talaga na dalawa yung service provider na gamit ko at hindi lang isa. Kasi minsan, may mga lugar na mas malakas yung isang signal kaysa sa isa. So, hindi ko rin masasabi na better itong isa kasi ganito. Kasi depende pa rin siya sa gumagamit at kung saan gumagamit yung taong yun. And then another, Spotify. So, yun din yung madalas na pinagagamitan ko. And nasa Globe siya na yun yung usual na pinagagamitan ko. And okay naman kasi ang maganda rin ngayon sa mga apps ay meron na rin silang mga promos na naka-bundle na. So, siguro nakakatulong din yun dahil yun nga, makakatipid ka in terms of hindi mo gagamitin yung buong load mo just for the data na pang YouTube or pang Spotify mo lang, ganyan. Kundi may promo na for one month, ganito, ganyan. So, for me, talagang nasa tao lang yung control. Kasi, mahirap naman na sabihin natin na, okay, itong isa over the other. Kasi, pa rin tayo ng lifestyle, pati at the end of the day, nasa sa atin pa rin yung control kung would we let the social media or internet control us, or would we kumbaga would we retrieve our control over these things. So yun lang.
Hi guys! So ang assignment namin for this episode is to check out and assess yung stability and quality ng internet connectivity using mobile data. So right now, it's a holiday. Kasama ko ngayon, syempre, yung aking stunt double. Walang iba kundi si Zeph. Hello Zeph! Say hi! Wow! Looking good! Okay. So right now, we're connected to one of the big three service providers. At isa sa mga pinaggagamitan natin ng internet or ng mobile data is of course Waze. So right now I have my other phone and we're gonna test out Waze. Okay, so check lang natin. Yung Waze kasi is something that's almost basic. Wow, okay, it's my turn. Okay, time ko ngayon eh. Ba't mo ba ako nagawan? Waze kasi is almost an everyday necessity. Talagang hindi na siya nawawala. So, an idea kung gaano kakabilis makakarating sa pupuntahan mo. And right now, let's just give this a try. Tignan natin. Okay. Chef, can you sing for me while waiting? I'm good. So right now, I'm giving this a try. So open natin yung Waze. Okay. Of course, you want to make sure that you're updated sa the traffic, kung gaano siya ka-heavy or ka-light, and also yung expected time of arrival niyo. Okay. It's not too fast, pero mukhang pwede na. Okay. There. Okay.
Get started, drive safely.
Okay. And just to be fair, of course, we want to run some speed tests. Okay. Try din natin to. So I'm now here at QC. Sa QC area, it's around 11 a.m. Okay, so now we have to go. We'll catch you again later. Hi. Say bye, Zev.
Bye.
Okay. Hello, guys. So right now, we're here in a hotel, and isa sa mga blessings nga ng dito sa ating bansa ay pagkakaroon ng mga commercial establishments that offer free Wi-Fi. Siyempre, mapapahin na yung mobile data mo. And speaking of mobile and internet connection, isa sa mga ginagamit natin ngayon ay mga messaging and video chat ng mga apps. I think, bihira na yata yung gumagamit ng mga usual ng mga SMS. And for me, that's very important to stay connected with my friends. Isa sa mga ginagamit ko, especially right now, is yung mga likes of Messenger, WhatsApp, Viber to stay connected with my friends. And ito nga, I'll try to message one of my closest friends sa church using Messenger. Sa mga closest friends ko sa church, I'm very encouraged by her faithfulness. And sana patuloy siya. Pray for you. Yeah. Okay, and of course, to be fair, let's also check yung speed connection natin. So, download of 3.25 Mbps. Medyo mas mabilis siya compared kanina. But upload speed medyo mabagal. So, there. See you again later. Bye.
Okay, so hindi kompletong araw namin kapag hindi kami nakakapanood ng shows ng GCTV. And pag itong mga times na nag-out of town kami, hindi may iwasan minsan na wala at hindi available yung GCTV on TV. Buti na lang, it's such a great blessing that we have yung mga web streaming, live streaming by the GCTV app. And try natin ngayon para hindi namin mag-miss yung mga shows. So, try it. Kayo, ano ba mga favorite shows nyo ng GCTV? Of course, hindi nyo mawawala yung mga Munting Ilaw, yung Lighthouse Cafe, pulpit. So, I have with me yung GCTV app. Such a convenient way to stay connected sa mga favorite shows namin sa GCTV. So far, so good. Medyo maganda ngayon yung connection. Good. Bye-bye.
Ayan, Antoinette.
Yes!
Ang effort naman ng vlog mo.
Sobrang ganda na. Talagang pinag-effortan natin.
Hindi mas sabi ko sa'yo, talagang
Oo
lumabas
naman.
yung personality mo, di ba? Pero kung yung naging experience mo, may nakita ka ba mga improvement areas pagdating sa internet, quality ng internet access sa atin?
Ayun, actually medyo nabanggit ko na rin siya sa dun sa vlog ko na kasi nga dalawa yung 'di ba binili na ng Smart yung Sun. So Sun and Globe kasi yung yung dalawang gamit ko na service providers. And nabanggit ko nga na hindi ko masasabi na one is better than the other kasi minsan may mga lugar, lalo na actually nung na-deploy ako sa sa Tagagaraw or sa Cotabato na mas malakas yung connection ng Sun doon compared sa Globe. So doon, definitely, mas mabilis yung data ko noon. Pero pagbalik ko dito sa Manila, syempre, mas mabilis yung Globe dito. So, yun nga, kaya nabanggit ko na it's really up to the person kung saan siya at kung paano niya gagamitin yung data, yung mga networks na gamit niya. Ikaw naman, sobrang grabe. Ibang GCTV, mobile app, syempre.
Di mawawala eh.
Oo. Ano naging striking sa'yo na experience?
Actually, very interesting kasi yung day na nag-vlog ako, yung 2 days na nag-vlog ako, medyo peaceful yung connection. Hindi nga na-pick up yung mga previous experiences ko na talagang, for instance, before yung shoot natin ngayon, may late night call ako. I was in a call with the senior leadership, tapos biglang maputol yung linya, di ba? So, yung Skype call. So, medyo nakaka-stress yung ganung experience, di ba? Napaka-importante nung event, and yet it fails you. So, talagang di mo alam kung ano gagawin mo, di ba? So, I think going back to that earlier question on improvement area, I think number one is yung speed and stability. So, I think that those two things na mabilis, maganda yung quality. At the same time, hindi siya nagfa-fluctuate. Kasi minsan biglang nagda-down, minsan naman naganda-ganda. Hindi siya consistent.
Oh, actually even hindi lang siya sa mobile na gamit. Kasi even syempre sa office namin, for example, hindi naman sa 'di ba? Kasi we're specifying telco ngayon na supplier. So, pero minsan nga bigla na lang mawawala. Buti na lang may backup din kami na internet. Pero alam mo yun, nasa office ka, so syempre, expected na napakaraming reports na kailangan ipasa, ganyan. So, ganun ka importante. Tapos, bigla na lang na magda-down yung server ninyo, for example. So, wala ka rin magagawa bilang, kung hindi ka expert doon, wala kang magagawa kundi mag-antay. So, yun din syempre yung isa na main consideration. Hopefully, na kapag mag-improve yung ating mga companies dito, na sana talagang maging yung improvements ba is not just on the profit, but also for yung ease of use ng mga tao na pinagsisilbihan ng yun.
Come to think of it, Antoinette, alam mo, kung tutusin, medyo I'm trying to look for the good word, pero siguro acceptable naman yung quality ng internet natin kung titingnan mo as it is. Pero because you've and myself, we've experienced yung other countries, Singapore, Hong Kong, even siguro Thailand or Vietnam. Talagang mas maganda, mas mabilis. And so it begs the question, bakit hindi natin kayang gawin dito sa Pilipinas? Diba? Ano ba yung mga benefits? Let's assume na ma-address yan ng government natin, yung speed, yung strength, yung stability, even yung scope. Kahit saan ka mapunta sa Pilipinas, consistent yung connection mo. Ano ba yung mga benefits na may bibigay nito sa atin? No?
Definitely, una-una sa lahat, communication. Yun, I mean, benefit of having that, yun nga, ease din. Kasi na-experience ko nga rin yun, nagkaroon kami ng team meeting through telephone or cellphone. Tapos sobrang nakaka-frustrate na parang andun ka na, nasa hype ka na ng discussion ninyo. Tapos biglang, hello. Ganyan, parang hirap na, pwede mo pakiulit, parang ang dami niya nang nasabi. Tapos parang, ang hirap lang na, mag-deliver ng gusto niyo sanang discussion na gano'n. So, una-una, communication. Tapos hindi lang naman sa work. Siyempre, tayo mga Pinoy, diba, napakaraming OFW sa atin. So, definitely, yung ganun kaunting time, kasi my brother-in-law is an OFW. So, syempre, yung time spent na kahit ilang seconds lang yan, kung hindi smooth yung magiging usapan nila ng family niya, parang, syempre, yung mga pamangkin ko, parang nakaka-frustrate naman yan. Ay, nako, sige, next time na nga lang tayo mag-usap, parang ganyan. So, yun yung una, siguro, sa communication. Ikaw ba?
I think it boils down to communication exactly. Kasi the internet is a platform for communication. And alam naman natin, as basic as it is, communication, kapag hindi yan consistent,
yes.
Diba? Especially sa'yo kasi going to that stage ka na, di ba? Hindi yan consistent, minsan choppy or spotty yung communication nyo. And also, kahit long distance man, di ba? As long as you maintain that communication, napakaayos na magiging relationship mo with your loved ones, with your friends, with your family, with your office mates. So I think if we fix that, it will benefit everyone. Especially now na yung digital age, we say it's mobile first. And the speed at how people process things and how they consume things, especially mga kabataan natin ngayon, we have to keep up. Otherwise, parang hindi natin maano yung potential natin.
Actually, yun nga, nabanggit mo na nga rin, naalala ko rin yung mga processes like for example sa government na binibigay nila like NBI clearance man yan, yung mga passport, ganyan.
Driver's license,
yung itong mga bagay na to na ang hirap-hirap nga namang pumila. So, syempre, ginagawa na ng paraan ng government natin to provide us, yun nga, yung mas madali, mas accessible. Pero kung syempre yung connection natin na hindi maayos, yun nga, yung productivity ng isang tao or nung natin mismo, no, na yung time talaga yun din yung hindi mo mababayaran or mabibili at matatawaran. And yun, syempre, katulad nga nabanggit ko sa vlog, very meaningful vlogs natin, na at the end of the day, nasa atin pa rin naman yung control. Although, syempre, itong mga to, external factors na to, yung speed, stability nga na nabanggit natin. Pero, kahit na gano'ng kabilis yan or kabagal man yan, ay nasa atin pa rin yung control or nasa atin pa rin yung decision kung tayo ba yung magko-control over these things o hayaan natin na itong mga bagay na to, social media, internet, hayaan natin sila na mag-control sa atin in how we spend our time, our energy, ganyan, and even our emotions into these things. So, yeah.
Very profound, Antoinette, and I think once we see improvements dito sa ating internet speed and connection and quality, I think even the churches, yung mga ministries would benefit from it. You can just imagine currently how it magnifies yung reach ng mga ministries natin, and imagine kung napaganda pa yan ang improving quality. At ngayon naman po, ay pakinggan po natin ang mga praktikal at mga napapanahong mga katuruan mula sa Biblia as we listen to Bishop Ruben in Hebrews.
Welcome to Hebrews. Ito po ang segment sa ating Lighthouse Cafe na naglalayo na bigyan daan sa ating mga pinag-usapan ang mga prinsipyo, katuruan, katotohanan mula sa salita ng Diyos. Ang ating pong episodes ngayon ay nagdedwell, nagfo-focus sa communication. At pinag-uusapan po natin yung tinatawag namang infrastruktura para magkaroon tayo ng better communication. Halimbawa, itong television is a medium for communication. Ang social media is a medium for communication. Ang communication ng mga radio and everything, lahat po yun ay napakagandang ilagay as infrastructure kung paano tayo makapagpapalitan po ng mga kaisipan, ng mga kuro-kuro, ng mga komentaryo and everything. Subalit, kahit anuman pong kaganda ang isang infrastruktura, anumang kaganda ang isang medium ng communication, ay kinakailangan po mas maayos yung palitan ng kung ano yung pinag-uusapan. There are very interesting verses sa banal na kasulatan that should teach us on how to handle and how to communicate with each other. Ano po? Halimbawa, doon sa Proverbs chapter 8 or chapter 18 and verse 21. Ang sinasabi po rito, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Binibigyan po ng halaga sa mga talatang ito. Sa talatang ito, ang ating dila. Of course, ito ang pinakagamit natin upang makapagsalita, makapag-communicate. At ang sabi, ang dila daw po ay, ang kapangyarihan nito ay para sa buhay at sa kamatayan. I remember an adage na ang sinasabi, itong dila natin na 3 inches can kill a man 6 feet tall, 10,000 miles away. Ano po? Alam niyo, totoo po yan. Kung kaya kinakailangan na higit sa infrastruktura, higit sa lahat ng ginagawa nating highway so that we can communicate well, o mga medium, ano po, ay kung ano yung value ng ating mga pinag-uusapan. One other thing, doon sa Proverbs chapter 15, no, ang verses 1 to 4, if I can share this with you. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the tongue of fools poureth out foolishness. And verse 4 says, a wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit. Pinag-uusapan po natin dito yung mga medium. Pero ang binibigyan po nating halaga ay kung paano tayo nakapagpapalitan ng mga katotohanan. Sa ating pong lipunan, napakaraming fake news. Para bang hirap na po tayo makahanap kung sino ang nagsasabi ng katotohanan. But mainly, sana po ang ating dalangin ay ang lahat ng ating mga kababayan, wherever we are, lalo dito, halimbawa, kami sa Lighthouse Cafe, sa GCTV, sa station po ito, ay sana'y lahat ng ating sinasambitla o kahit saan sa lipunan ay katotohanan ang lahat ng bagay. At bagay, mga salita na nakapag-build ng relationship, nakapag-build ng ating mga kaalaman, at totoong nakapagbabahagi tayo ng dapat na tinatayuan ng bawat tao. And so, sa topic po nating communication, ano po, bigyan natin ng halaga ang lahat ng kaisipan na ating isinasabi. Ano po? Ang sabi nga ng isang katuruan din, be careful daw of what your thoughts are, because your thoughts become your words. And be careful of your words because they become action. Be careful of your action because they become habit. Be careful of your habit because they become your very character. And be careful of your character because it actually makes you. At ang lahat pong yan ay nasa bagay ng communication. Ano po? Kaya dito po sa Lighthouse Cafe, ito ang ating pinagyayaman. Ano po? Yung mga pag-uusap natin na kinakailangan nakikita ang kalooban ng ating Panginoon. Anumang bagay, saan mang lugar, anumang medium, anumang facility, anumang infrastruktura. May everything be to our good and benefit and for our well-being. God bless you.
Ito po ang Barista, ang segment po dito sa Lighthouse Cafe kung saan tinutugunan po namin ang inyong mga legal na katanungan. Kaya tunghayan po natin ang ating letter sender para ngayong araw.
Dear Attorney Moses, ako po ay nagsimula ng isang maliit na buy and sell business online nitong mga nakaraang buwan. Sa biyaya ng Diyos ay pinagpala naman ito at lumaki ng aking negosyo. Dahil dito ay nais ko na itong irehistro upang mas lalo ko pa siyang mapalaki. May nakapagbanggit sa akin na may iba't ibang uri ng business registration na pwede. Ano-ano po ba ito at ano-ano po ang kaibahan nila? Sa uri po ng online business ko, ang business registration na dapat kong kunin, lubos na gumagalang, Ann.
Jetro, ano bang issue ni Ann dito sa kanyang sulat?
Alam mo, attorney, interesting tong letter ni Ann eh. Kasi para sa amin, na mga millennials, interesado kaming magtayo ng negosyo. Isa yan sa mga parang bago sa amin. Pero konti lang din yung alam namin sa mga uri ng negosyo at kung paano ito i-rehistro. So in line dun sa tanong ni Ann, ano-ano ba yung iba't ibang uri ng businesses at yung paano yung proseso ng registration nito?
Alam mo, napakalaking dilemma niyan, no, para sa mga magsisimula ng negosyo. No? So from employment na ikaw ay nag-apply lang, nagbigay ng resume, na ngayon ikaw ay magkakaroon ng iyong sariling negosyo. Ano ba ang pipiliin mo? Marami tayong forms of of businesses, no. Isa diyan yung tinatawag nating sole proprietorship, meron din tinatawag na partnership, at meron din tinatawag na corporation. Pero diyan sa iba-ibang uri niyan ay may iba pa mga subclasses, no. Pero pag-usapan natin ano ba yung pinagkaiba-iba nila. Yung sole proprietorship ay isang uri ng negosyo kung saan ikaw ay nagre-register lang ng isang trade name. So ibig sabihin,
Trade name, attorney, ibig sabihin?
Ang pangalan ko ay Moses Rivera, pwede akong gumawa ng, lalabas lang doon yung trade name ko, kunwari sabihin natin Lighthouse Cafe. Ibig sabihin, Lighthouse Cafe, kumbaga Moses Rivera doing business under the name of Lighthouse Cafe.
Ikaw lang yung may-ari.
Ako lang ang may-ari nun. Ibig sabihin, lahat din ng liability ay nasa akin. Although lahat din ng control ay nasa akin. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng ma-acquire ng business na yan, lahat ng kikitain ng business na yan, ay under sa akin. Wala na akong iba pang kahati. Yung isang form ay yung tinatawag nating partnership. So, yung partnership naman ay kung saan two or more ay magpuput ng capital together in order to divide the profits.
Pwedeng tayong dalawa yan.
Ayan, pwedeng tayong dalawa. So, ibig sabihin, dito naman, nagkakaroon din ng separate na juridical personality. Ibig sabihin, pag nag-create tayo ng business, ito yung most common sa mga general professional partnerships. Halimbawa, yung mga accountants, lawyers, mga architects, sila ay nagpo-form ng kanilang partnership kung saan sila ay nagpo-pool ng kanilang resources upang mag-run ng isang business tapos dinidivide nila yung profits in proportion to your buy-in or dun sa capital investment mo. Ito ay nagkakaroon din ng separate juridical personality. Pag sinabi natin separate juridical personality, ibig sabihin, yung business mo at kayo bilang mga may-ari ay magkahiwalay. Kasi doon sa sole proprietorship, ikaw at yung business mo. Ibig sabihin, kung sakaling ikaw ay kakasuhan under sole proprietorship, pwede kang kasuhan diretso as Jetro Anaen. Hindi na kailangan sabihin na, hindi na kailangan kasuhan yung Lighthouse Cafe. Or reversely, kung yung Lighthouse Cafe ay kakasuhan, ibig sabihin ang kinakasuhan din na ikaw. So, doon naman sa partnership, ang kinakasuhan mo ay yung separate juridical personality or yung entity na kinreate nyo as a partnership. At yung panghuli, ito yung may sinasabi nga nila, pinakamagandang vehicle kung saan ikaw ay magsisimula ng business. Ay tinatawag natin corporation. Ito naman, totally separate and distinct yung personality ng corporation dun sa stockholders and even sa incorporators. So, ibig sabihin, upon incorporation ng isang business, nagkakaroon or nakikreate or nagkakaroon ng inception ng isang entity na merong separate juridical personality. Ibig sabihin sa mata ng batas, ito ay may separate na buhay, separate na liabilities, separate na properties, aside dun sa mga incorporators niya and even the stockholders.
So, attorney, dun sa case ni Ann, ang sabi niya, magtatayo daw siya nagkaroon siya ng negosyo na buy and sell online. Gusto niyang i-register. Alin dun sa tatlo kaya papasok yung kanyang online buy and sell? At ano yung proseso para i-rehistro niya yung negosyo niya?
Depende talaga kung ano yung view mo, no? Kung long-term ang titingnan mo and you want to expand your business, of course, ang pinakamaganda ay isang corporation. Sapagkat gaya ng sinabi ko, ito ay may separate juridical personality. Ibig sabihin, kahit na ako, for example, kasi ang problem lang with incorporation, ito ang form ng business na pinaka-tedious simulan.
Tedious,
Oo,
matrabaho.
Matrabaho, pinaka-extensive. Sapagkat ito kailangan mong magkaroon ng articles of incorporation, ng bylaws, at kailangan at least 5, minimum of 5 incorporators. Yun yung kinakailangan ng batas. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan mo pa maghanap ng ibang mga kasama mo. Although, hindi naman kailangan na equal yung sharing nyo. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng yung 4 ay tigi isang share at ikaw ay meron kang 99 shares. Hindi naman yun prohibited ng batas. Pero, ang requirement lang din, yun dapat na yung initial capitalization, dapat at least 25% is subscribed and 25% is paid. So, medyo mas technical siya kaysa dun sa ibang forms of business. Kasi ito, i-apply mo sa SEC, ibig sabihin, i-apply mo yung Articles of Incorporation mo, yung bylaws mo. The same with a partnership. Ang pinakamadali actually simulan ay isang sole proprietorship. Sapagkat pupunta ka lang sa DTI, titingnan mo kung available yung business name at pag available ito, na-register ito under your name, yun na yun, you can start your operations. So, depende talaga kung ano yung gusto mo. But in terms of liability, ang pinakamagandang form of business, of course, is a corporation. And we can see this kasi ang dami, halos lahat ng malalaking mga kumpanya, ang form of business nila ay isang corporation. Sapagkat, yun nga, yung liability is separate and distinct from that of the corporation. Ibig sabihin, kung ang korporasyon ay magkaroon ng 15 million na liability, kung ano yung shareholdings mo dito sa corporation na ito, hanggang dun lang ang limit mo. Ibig sabihin, hindi ka pwedeng habulin. Hindi tulad, kunwari, yung Lighthouse Cafe, as a sole proprietorship, magkaroon ako ng utang na 15 million, at wala ng property yung Lighthouse Cafe, hanggang sa properties ko personally, pwedeng habulin yun ng mga creditors ko. But in a corporation, kahit na ako pa ang majority shareholder dyan, hanggang dun lang ang limit niyan sa kung ano yung properties ng corporation. Pag na-exhaust na yung properties ng corporation, hindi na ako pwedeng habulin.
Maraming salamat, attorney, at maraming salamat din sa iyo, Ann, at maraming salamat sa sulat mo. Maraming natutunan kami, lalo na ako, na millennial, na balak ding magtayo ng negosyo balang araw.
At kung kayo ay may mga legal na katanungan, maaari nyo po yung ipadala sa goodtalks@lighthousecafetv.com.
Ako po si Jetro Anaen.
Ako si Attorney Moses Rivera.
At your service.
Natapos na naman po ang isang oras na magandang kwentuhan. We hope you enjoyed our discussion today.
Yes, and we hope you were well informed on our topic for today. You can watch a replay of our episode today sa aming YouTube channel. Look for Lighthouse BBC on YouTube, and of course, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. At available din po ang aming mga mobile apps. Yan po ang Lighthouse BBC and GCTV mobile apps. Download these via App Store and Google Play Store.
And we would also like to thank our ministry partners. Siyempre, andyan po ang Miami Cakes for Gospels Catering Services, Lighthouse Blooms Flower Shop. So you can be a blessing by also becoming our ministry partner. Just send a message through our official Facebook page. Yan po ang Lighthouse Cafe.
Tama, Resan, pwede rin sila magpadala ng komento sa ating Lighthouse Cafe page or email at goodtalks@lighthousecafetv.com. So catch another episode next week only here at the Lighthouse Cafe,
Where good talks happen.